Hi guys, happy Friday. I know a lot of us are going to be doing our meal prep this weekend, so I thought I'll share this high protein pizza recipe I've been using. So I start with my ground chicken breast. I have some mozzarella cheese, I have some turkey pepperoni, I have some parmesan cheese, I have some pizza sauce. For spices, I have black pepper, I have garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and of course we've got salt. And then we use eggs and always have like a pan with parchment paper. I like to use a weight scale to measure. So you start by throwing in the ground chicken breast into the bowl, throwing your parmesan cheese, throwing your seasonings, your Italian seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, throwing your eggs. I'm gonna have the full written recipe in the caption below so you can check it out. So I turn on my oven to 400 degrees, mix, get some parchment paper, throw it on the pan, and then I spread the pizza crust on it, the ground chicken pizza crust. I like to spread it out really thin because I like a thin pizza. And while you're spreading it out thin, make sure there are no holes in the middle. Doing a bit of a final check, and then I throw it in the oven. And then I set my timer to let it cook. While this is going on, I just go around putting things where they should be. I love this recipe because it really doesn't make a mess. I know some of you will say, oh, you still use sponge to wash plates. Is that not dishwasher? I still do, so don't blame me. Anyways, and then I get my toppings ready. I like using onions and turkey pepperoni, so I dice up the onions, get it ready in place, and then I take a look in the oven to make sure the pizza is done. Once it's lightly browned, kind of like it looks right now, I'm fine with that. And so what I'll typically do is grab another piece of parchment paper and just kind of flip it over after it has cooled for 5 minutes. And once that is done, throw on the pizza sauce. Biggest tip, make sure you spread this pizza sauce to every single corner of the chicken crust pizza so it doesn't get dry at any point. And then I throw on my onions, throw on my turkey pepperoni, and finally I throw on the big star of the pizza, the mozzarella cheese. Make sure you spread it evenly all across the pizza so that you have a good outcome when it's done. Once that is done, I turn my oven to broil on high setting and I throw the pizza back in. And then at this point, depending on your oven, I'll say just look at it and make sure it doesn't get burned. Once it looks like the way it looks right here, that's the kind of color I go for because I know I'm still going to heat up the pizza during the week. And so once I've let it cool down for a couple of minutes again, and this is just me tasting it, and it tasted fantastic, by the way, guys. Once that is done, put it in my meal prep pans so it goes in the freezer. And then the simplest part of it is just roll up the parchment paper, and that's basically your cleanup work. And then I had it with this nice drink from Costco.